If you have young children and you are putting together an estate plan, you might be asking yourself this question: at what age should my children receive their inheritance? And the truth is, there is no one right answer, because giving a large amount of money to a child or a young person at the wrong time can create more harm than benefit. Today, I want to walk you through how trusts can be structured based on ages, stages, and even incentives to make sure your children are supported in the right way at the right time. When parents think about leaving money to their children, they often think of it in terms of a single moment. At a certain age, everything gets distributed. But life does not work that way. Children grow, mature, and reach different stages at different times. And your estate plan should reflect that. Let's start with a single concept. A trust allows you to control how and when assets are distributed. Instead of everything going to your child at once, the trust can hold and manage the assets over time. This creates structure, and structure creates protection. One common approach is structuring distributions by age. For example, a portion of the trust might be distributed at age 25, another at 30, and the remainder at 35. This allows your child to grow into financial responsibility instead of receiving everything all at once. It also reduces the risk of poor financial decisions early in life. But age alone is not always the best measure. Two people at the same age can be at very different stages in life. That is why many parents also consider stage-based planning. Instead of focusing only on age, you can structure distributions around milestones. For example, funds can be used for education, starting a business, or purchasing a home. This aligns financial support with meaningful life events. Another option is incentive-based planning. This allows you to encourage certain behaviors or values through your trust. For example, you might provide additional distributions if your child completes a degree, maintains employment, or reaches specific goals. This approach is not about control, it's about guidance. It reflects what is important to you and helps reinforce those values over time. Let's take a look at a simple example. A parent sets up a trust for their children with a structured plan. Funds are available for education and essential needs at any time. Then portions of the trust are distributed at different ages. Additional flexibility is built in for major life milestones. Now, instead of a single payout, the child receives support in a way that matches their growth and development. One of the biggest advantages of this type of planning is flexibility. A well-designed trust can allow a trustee to make decisions based on your child's specific situation. So if your child is responsible and ready, they can receive support. If they need more time, the structure remains in place. This creates balance between guidance and adaptability. It's also important to choose the right trustee. The trustee is the person who will carry out your plan. They will interpret your instructions, manage the assets, and make decisions when needed. So it is important to choose someone who understands your intentions and can act responsibly. Another key point is that every family is different. There is no one-size-fits-all structure. Some parents prefer simple age-based distributions. Others want more detailed guidance through stages and incentives. The right approach depends on your goals, your values, and your children. If you were thinking about this, here are a few questions to consider. At what age do you feel your child would be ready to manage money responsibly? Are there milestones you want to support along the way? Do you want to encourage certain values through your plan? And does your current plan reflect those intentions? Because these decisions shape how your children are supported over time. If you have young children and you are creating or updating your plan, this is an important area to get right. At Allenby Law, we help parents design trusts that are thoughtful, flexible, and aligned with their values. We walk you through your options, help you structure the plan, and make sure everything is set up to support your children in the right way. If you would like to review your plan or explore what structure makes the most sense, you can reach out to us for a consultation. Because estate planning is not just about passing on assets. It's about preparing your children for the future and making sure that they are supported at every stage along the way. And if you found this helpful, follow along for more insights on how to protect your family and your future.